Hello, my friends. Elsie here to do your reading. Well, it's a collective reading. It doesn't have a timestamp on it. No dates. No, you're just here with your intuition. Yep, just like the Wild West, shooting your intuition all over the place. And I will call out the signs and symbols as you need to know them in order for you to decide whether this is your reading or not. Here we go. It's for the collective. We're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. Collective reading, please. Give us collective energy. I believe you will find this when you find this. Clean it up, collective. It's what we've got because there's a change in the wind. Clean it up. It's time to get rid of anything that you don't need, is what I want to say. It is time for you to set a clear path for yourself. Set some clear goals, a clear path. Cleaning it up feels like, as I'm looking at card number 21, and 2 and 1 is a 3, I'm looking at possibly it's time for you to clean up some stuff in the past if you expect to move forward. Cleaning up from old partnerships, possibly. If you are planning on going into the future in order to find a higher vibration, I feel like you need to clean it up. You need to clean up some stuff in the past. All right. Why do we have clean it up, please? For the collective, why do we have clean it up? 2 cards for the collective, please. This is called the Quantum Oracle. We have optimism. Okay. Could always use a little optimism, right? No matter when it comes up in the reading. Why optimism? Because of a creative endeavor. I like it. All right. So it feels like there is going to be some type of event coming up that is going to give you a little bit of hope or optimism. Now, the thing is I feel like you live in gratitude is what I want to say, because as I look at this card of optimism, she's clearly living in gratitude. This is the life that you have when you are already grateful for what you have. So she's being added to, I feel. And of course, her gratitude, you know, she sends that to the universe. It comes back to her in material blessings, it looks like. And it creates a lot of optimism. There is some type of creative endeavor that's coming up that I feel you're going to think is a good idea. I also think it's a good idea because the sun is shining here. It could be that you're a musician or you play some type of music. Maybe you're a painter. Maybe you're a writer. But it feels like there's going to be some sort of, it might even happen at an event, right? It says events. And so you might meet at an event and meet someone who turns you on to some type of creative endeavor. So you see how clean it up is here. It's like you really need to clean up whatever you're working on right now, because I feel like, you know, with this deer pointing into the future, I feel like there is a creative endeavor coming that's going to be really good for you, collective. It's going to give you a lot of optimism, and it's going to switch you into gratitude. Whatever this is, you're going to be very grateful for it. All right. One more card for you here, collective. Okay, just like that. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Somebody is working on blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It feels like somebody's waking up or now sees with clarity. The third eye is here. And blue. Speaking about what I see. I accept responsibility. Okay, somebody is seeing clearer and is now speaking it out. We've got blue and purple here. We've also got orange, yellow, and red. I mean, brown, pretty much all the colors, all the chakras here. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So what I want to say is that accepting responsibility for your well-being kind of ties into clean it up. It feels like the universe is telling you that something is coming for you here, collective, and it is time for you to clean up some stuff in your past to make room for the present. Whether that is friendships, people, debt, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're moving to a new place from an old place, but it feels like you need to get things in order because there is some sort of event or some sort of a creative endeavor that's coming up that is going to give you a lot of hope. And it's because you've accepted responsibility for whatever you have to clean up. I believe that's why you're getting this blessing, this event that's coming up here. Tell me more for the collective, please. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. More for the collective, please. Oh, we've got one flipped. It's the Fool. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the Tower. We have the 3 of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Somebody here is being distracted by money. Now, the thing is money is always a good thing, right? It is. When we have enough and we don't need for things, then we tend to not live our life in scarcity, I guess. When we, a child who's fed well in the morning is going to perform better than a child who has not had any breakfast, is what I'm saying. So the 9 of Pentacles, what I want to say is just be sure that your finances or your financial stability isn't taken for granted, because we are talking about gratitude here, right? Make sure that you're not taking this for granted. Make sure that you're also, though, not spending too much time immersed in this. So whether that for you is work, or maybe it's a job that you just got and you want to impress, or it's a business you just began, I feel that it is really easy for you to take your eye off of what's important when all this money comes rolling in. Because I think you're doing really well at whatever you're doing, because you are showing here is the 9 of Pentacles. So first of all, I'm probably speaking to someone who's single and or who moves in the world as a single person. You don't, maybe you are married, but your person lives in another state or across the world. But it feels like someone who lives and works in an individual energy. But it feels like you get distracted by pentacle things. The High Priestess is in the reverse, which to me is, be sure that you're paying attention to your inner voice, right? Make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. I feel, collective, that there is someone here. It's someone that you haven't spoken with, that there's been complete silence and detachment from. So the 5 of Pentacles is feeling left on the outside looking in, out in the cold. Somebody who has been feeling on the outside of your life looking in, this person, I feel, is about to come visit you. I think you're going to get communication. So if they don't show up at your door, they're going to reach out to you in some way, communicate. The Tower says so. The 3 of Wands is here. It's like the ships are coming in, but I got to move some things out of the way first before I can get the ships into the harbor. That's what the Tower's for, right? Tower's there to make room. Yep, to make room, to create upheaval and change, to make you change paths, to get you on the right path. The Tower is a place that is tough. It's hard. It will always be for your own good. And it usually arrives when you've either gotten off the path or gotten too distracted with money, or, you know what I mean? It's there to snap you back on the right path. So it feels like there is a 5 of Pentacles energy here, whether this is a person or a situation. Maybe you're not speaking with the family. I don't know what the 5 of Pentacles represents for you, but it feels like that there is somebody who you have not been speaking to, who's on the outside looking in. That person is about to seek reconnection or to reach out to you. We have the Fool here. This person's, whoever they are, they could be Pentacle energy. They don't have to be, but we do have Pentacle energy here, so it could be earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that I'm referencing to. We have Aries here as well. The High Priestess is here, and she is Piscean, and then we have Scorpio energy. So it feels like that there is somebody who's newly single, or who is single and looking for adventure. The Fool is here, right? Going into the next chapter, feeling in your power, standing really tall, having everything that you need, but be aware that you can easily be pulled off the path. And I just say that only because the high priestess is in the reverse. What I want to say is make sure that you don't overshare about anything, about business, about your special interests. Yeah, I feel this tower is falling in order to bring you the ships that are coming in. I feel like that's the person here is waiting. Somebody here has been waiting for you to connect with them, but I think that they're done waiting. I think they're going to connect with you. Okay. We've got the Strength card on the bottom. Interesting. Why Strength? Strength to possibly have another go at it. We've got the Judgment here. So either someone's making a really very important decision in their life in the future, one that is going to change things completely. It's going to change the game. You're making this judgment from courage and strength. And I think you're making it out of a little bit of boredom. We've got the Four of Cups here. So it feels like there is something major that is supposed to change, and the Tower has come here to prepare you for that. That's what it feels like here. Excuse me. Take a look at the Tower and the Five of Pentacles, because I feel the Tower is here to reconnect you from the Five of Pentacles. I feel like it's busting down. The Five of Pentacles is an illusion. There's really no space between you. There's a lot of things you need to get over, but there's really no, there's really no space between you is what I want to say. What does that mean, Charlie? There's no space between you. It feels like the Tower falls and you're on one side of the Tower and your person is on the other. So we have the Mountain, and the Mountain is like insurmountable, right? It's like the biggest thing you have to climb. There's a lot of obstacles in the way of what you want. And I feel the Tower comes to break down everything, to break it all down so you don't even recognize your life anymore. So if you're the person who's been going through a lot of trials lately, or feeling alone, feeling on the outside looking in, for some of you, it is because of a partnership of some type. And I always say this partnership to me is Pentacles, right? It's the sharing of information. Let's have a meeting. You know, it's Pentacle. It's materialized in this world, but it's not Cups, right? This is not a romantic connection, or it doesn't feel like that. We have the Eight of Clubs, bottom right-hand corner, which tells me that there is a want of somebody who wants to make communication of some sort. That's the Eight of Wands there. And it might be communication about a partnership that they feel that they want to communicate with you about that, but they feel like it's insurmountable. It's almost as if I'm going to give this a shot, but I don't know if it's going to work. Honestly, I think that the universe hears them and says, fine, hurry up, drop that tower. They're ready to go. I think we're going to start to slowly see a way forward here, because it feels like somebody here, the tower falls and then everything feels too big to even try. What we have to do to get together just seems too much. So I feel like that there is some sort of a quick change or a cutting away of something. It feels like this chapter opens in a quick moment. It's almost we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Fool. It's like somebody goes from being on the outside looking in to feeling like everything's insurmountable. Having pulled themselves out of a tower, it feels like somebody wants to start new anyway. And it happens super quick is what I want to say, because, well, the scythe was used back in the day to harvest wheat, right? Before they had tractors and things like that. And it took a long time to do, so you always had to keep the scythe sharp, right? Always, always. It feels as though something is being cut away here, but in an instant, and it changes everything. We'll clarify that in just a minute. But we have the Three of Wands. It feels like whatever's being cut away was the barrier between having the ships come in and being in the right cycle. So I feel like the scythe comes here to actually chip away at what you don't need. so you can see that the ships are coming in. It feels like there's a new cycle here, and the universe wants you to see that ships are coming in. In fact, for some of you, it's here already. It's taken a long time. But for some of you, it's here, but you're just not acknowledging it. Maybe it's not wrapped up like you thought it would be. Maybe it's not the person you thought it would be. Maybe it's not the situation you thought it would be. It's about making a decision. I could be talking about the Queen of Pentacles, who's Capricorn, but of course in this general reading, the Queen of Pentacles is just an earth sign, right? So it can be Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So it feels like there is somebody here who's probably, well, you could be Earth. Yeah, I've named out the signs. You don't have to be Earth, but it feels like there's somebody here who's making a decision, a very grounded and logical decision, to pick a door, to pick a direction. Am I going with the sun, or am I going to the blue light here? The sun to me is always Leo, and it's blue sky here. It's a Queen of Pentacles, so the blue, I'm just saying, is Taurus is ruled by the throat chakra. I know that because I am a Taurus. But it feels like somebody is making a choice. And I'm going to say that both choices, I think, are good. So if you're the person who's waiting and choosing between two people, I don't think you can lose. But I think the only way you can lose is by not making a choice. It feels like we've got two people here who are very balanced, grounded. We could be dealing with a Pisces and an earth sign. But I feel like you are about to make a decision, a very important one. After feeling stuck for a long while, I think you've been deliberating. 9 of Swords is here. I think you've been deliberating. It's been tough to make the decision as to whether you're going to breach the surface here or not with this friend. It looks like it's some sort of a loyal person, a loyal friend, or this might be a friendship turning to love. This person who has been in the 5 of Pentacles, or if it's a person or situation, I feel like you get closer to this, if it's a person, place, or thing, whatever it is, at this this creative endeavor, this event that is about this creative endeavor. Maybe you have been invited to an art show. Maybe you're invited to hear an orchestra play. It feels like whatever that creative endeavor is, that this is where you might become in contact and put on the right path with the person that you're supposed to be with. Maybe about 5. Okay, so we had this one come out first. We'll put that one there. This one here, can't ignore it, came out on its side as a bit of a challenge. Time frames. Got the 6 of Cups. All right, we'll take a couple and we'll throw some back. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have partnership. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So yes, it's about a partnership that has taken a long time to come together. It feels like two people have cut the other one out of their lives, and that's why we have the 5 of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers here. There is going to be communication here. We'll talk about that in a minute. I feel the communication causes a tower because I feel like someone here felt it was far too insurmountable for us to even attempt to get together. I feel as though it's taken years, or that you've known this person for years, but it feels like it's the opportunity has been traveling for a very long time. I feel like the Scythe provides you to be able to cut away whatever it is you don't need so you can see what you actually want. And I feel like what you want is the Fool. And I feel as though this Scythe is here to cut away the brush and the debris so you can see the path clear, because whatever whatever is going on here that's causing you to find a new chapter or have this new chapter beginning for you right now, in the present moment, by the way, it feels like this is the ships that were supposed to come in. So this is a soulmate. If they feel like a soulmate, it's because they are. This person could show up, though, as a friend, right? This could be someone that you've been in friendship with for a while, because the anchor is like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm stuck here, right? Can it breach the surface or not? It feels like the friendship, it's about to change and get emotional. There's a lot of water here and it's kind of heavy, right? I'm going to say that this anchor is kind of heavy. Yeah. We're going to breach the surface of our emotions. So it could be someone who is crossing over from friendship to something more. Someone's choosing to take the door. Someone who is single. And the queen, the high priestess in the reverse is also about revealing things, revealing secrets. I feel like you're about to reveal something to someone regarding the Six of Cups and taking this door. Like you might reveal, look, I'm single and I'm ready to mingle, or whatever it is, right? We've got the Queen of Cups and the Strength card here. Someone is really trying to be strong in order to be able to speak their emotions. And that's coming up in the future here. Someone's making a choice to allow themselves to fall in love with the Queen of Cups, or maybe they are the Queen of Cups, but we've got water energy here, and it's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Tell me what the challenge is for this connection, please. Tell me what the challenge is. Challenge is communication. All right, so it feels like it's here. We're not quite here. I feel like we're here in the midst of the tower, and I feel like the tower is going to shake somebody free in their thinking. The challenge is communication. After we have traveled for so long, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles here together. Tell me about this tower, please. How will the collective know when this is their tower? How's this tower going to feel? Tell us about that. This tower is going to feel like heartbreak. It feels as though you are kind of giving up. This tower feels like heartbreak, or it comes during a heartbreak. You're already going through something, and then the tower falls. Tell me what else is going on here. It's reciprocity. The one who broke your heart has been thinking about you. The one who was giving to another and broke your heart has been thinking about you. The tower falls. That's the person you're getting communication from. It's going to be tough. The communication's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. I think that you think that this person is a soulmate, one that you're supposed to be with. How will the collective know when the ships have come in? How will the collective know when the ships have come in, please? There'll be some sort of victory, or you'll get some sort of kudos from either people you work with or people you know. It feels like you, for whatever you do, you are a public person, or other people can give you adoration. And so I feel like you're going to get adored for something or get some adoration. And I also feel the way that you'll know the ships are coming in is because you would have come from a hard past situation, really hard, because heartbreak is here. Someone was giving to another, and the Hanged Man is here looking over the situation. The tower falls and says, get out of there. I feel like because the Six of Wands is about hardship. It's about victory after hardship. And so it feels like your victory is that your Three of Wands is here. I feel like your ships have come in. But it doesn't look exactly like you thought it would look. It comes with the Five of Swords. So the opportunity or investment here comes with the Five of Swords. So it might be someone that you had hard words with, or someone who you had some conflicting ideas and they just didn't work out between you. Like it almost feels like you two have butted heads before, but there is an opportunity here for a lot of happiness, I feel, and somebody's coming to make some type of investment here. That's what the Three of Wands is. But it feels like this might be someone you had harsh words with, or or you have really different ideas and you clash. I feel like you clash, but this is the person. And it feels like it's someone who's wrapped up like someone else. Like you didn't think that it was going to be that person. Someone's trying to find the courage to tell you about their feelings. Who's this? Yep, someone's going to speak honestly. It could be the Empress that's speaking honestly to you, telling you, look, this isn't a friendship. You're my soulmate. We've been at this for years and centuries and other lives. Or this is someone who knows you really well that can speak to you really honestly and say, look, I see your worth. I just have to tell you, I see your worth. And I don't think this is a friendship anymore. This is more like, it feels more like it turns into love. Somebody here took responsibility in feeling optimistic. And when they decided, it's a choice, y'all. It's a choice. If your life is miserable, if you make a choice to be happy when you step out of the bed, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. But it feels like somebody cleaned up their thoughts and accepted responsibility for their own optimism, and it's bringing in opportunities. And not only is it bringing in creative endeavors and events and opportunities here, but it's bringing in love. It feels like somebody has removed a block by cleaning it up, cleaning up the self. Yeah. And here it comes, right? I feel like there is somebody coming in that either has made a decision to be courageous and want to be seen by you. It could be a Leo, Pisces, or Virgo. It's somebody who is maybe bored with how things are with them in their love life, and they are looking for some sort of a Three of Pentacles, some sort of a partnership. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there, my friends. I hope that was something that you wanted to hear. Let me know in the comments. You know, I like to be there. Thank you so much. By the way, I still have a sale on 15% off of my reads, and you will find a code down in the description by the yellow dot, and you can take that over to with you. I will see you there. If that's your jam, it's my jam. I'll be there. Love you guys.